slowly pushing forward, building that effective translational lift, becoming really efficient. My manifold pressure is dropping right over the lava fields.
Good, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The best part about having a YouTube channel is I can make videos about whatever I want. So that's what we're going to do today. I titled this video reacting to me doing dumb stuff as a new pilot. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about. I made a video, I think two videos ago or something, about like how I record videos in the helicopter, and I talked about like my GoPro setup and stuff, and I love that I did that because I've got videos about me doing like dumb stuff in the helicopter. When you're learning how to fly, inevitably you do like dumb things and you're not good at it. So I've got videos about me doing dumb stuff. So we're going to kind of watch some of those. I think it's going to be really fun. I've got the helicopter. We'll use it as a prop. But here it is. I've already put it together in Final Cut Pro. And we're just going to kind of watch this. I think it's going to be fun. So like I said, I did all my training in Hawaii at a school called Mauna Loa Helicopters. So when I took this video, I think I was maybe just done with my private or about to do my private. Here we are doing an off-airport landing, so we're just going to go through and watch it. And I'm going to kind of like comment because it's fun.
I feel pretty much in trim. Feel pretty good about this.
The instructor over here, I'm going to turn this down because that's really loud. On the left over there, that's Trevor. He was not my primary instructor. We did like 5-hour checks, so you would do like all of your training with your primary instructor, and then every 5 hours you'd switch over to like a different instructor just to get new feedback and stuff. So we're doing an off airport, and this is one I had never been to. Really cool. Over to the left are lava fields, and then we're kind of on the beach, and then the water, obviously. Looking back on this now, Hawaii was like a pretty cool place to train, but yeah, it was just a cool place to train. So right now we're coming here on an off airport. You can see my airspeed. I've got like probably 40 knots right there. Descent rate's maybe 300 feet per minute. And I'm just slowly walking it in. Now this first one was not that dumb. You're going to see the video after of me doing some maneuvers. Very dumb. But I like this video because like it's just cool to see like one of these off airports. So honestly, pretty safe, pretty decent. I came in really shallow. My descent rate never got that high. Airspeed was like kind of low. Obviously, the biggest concern there is vortex ring state, and that's when the helicopter like descends into its own downwash, but not that bad.
Set down. No, we're not going to set down. You just need to come down to get it maybe a little bit of the in-ground effect cover. Sure. So when you're off airport, you got an uneven surface. You and I are fairly heavy together. That's a consideration that you need to. Can't really hover 8 feet off the ground.
Absolutely.
We come down to 1 or 2 feet, which makes it a little bit more difficult. We got to watch out for things like this.
So right now we're just hovering, I think, and we're pulling like 23 inches of power.
Decrease significantly because we're a little closer to the ground, maybe a little bit of in-ground effect cover.
Sure. Maybe not. Alrighty, I'm going to move to the right, and our takeoff path is going to be through that little cutaway there.
Now you're gonna see this takeoff. This is like one of like the key memories I have from like flight school in Hawaii. This takeoff is so cool. Like we're just in the grass, over the lava fields, over the water. I'll just let you watch it. I love this.
43 right there.
Just slowly working it forward. I've got really high power because we're really heavy on this day. But slowly pushing forward, building that effective translational lift, becoming really efficient. My manifold pressure is dropping right over the lava fields.
Good, man. I kind of felt like the wind was almost like really calm.
I mean, look how cool this is. Now, objectively as a pilot, I look at this and I'm like, if I had an engine failure right now, it's a pretty terrible place to go. I think I would go in the water, honestly.
Reassess things. So let's climb and avoid these homes here.
This is what it looked like every single day, you know. The nice thing about training, like learning how to fly in Hawaii, is like the weather is always super stable. So pretty much 365 days a year, it always looks like this, which is awesome. And so these are the black lava fields. That right there is Mauna Kea. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Maybe that's Mauna Loa. I don't know, one of the volcanoes. And you can see all the big lava fields from where the lava has run down after explosions. But I mean, the entire island is just, well, the Kona side is entire lava fields, but pretty sick place to train. So, like I said, I didn't really do anything very stupid here, but this next one, really fun. I really, now that I'm an instructor and like I teach people how to fly, I've got a different perspective. But man, being a helicopter instructor is like a brutal job. You're gonna see me do some dumb stuff. So I sped the video up here. We're just coming back into the airport now to do some training. Okay, so I'm on the left seat. This is during my CFI training. This is where I'm learning to become an instructor. So I'm practicing all the maneuvers from the left seat, the instructor side. I'm practicing talking through all the maneuvers, how to teach things. My instructor Parker is in the right seat. God bless him, man. I don't know how he did it. So, okay, so I'll pause it real quick. This is me teaching through how to do a quick stop. Quick stop. The purpose of a quick stop is to stop quickly, obviously. So what you do is you're in the helicopter and you get like in a normal takeoff profile. So the way I like to set up is 40 feet and 40 knots. So you're going to kind of take off 40 feet, 40 knots, pretty low over the ground, 40 knots of airspeed. And let's say that like you were taking off just in a normal takeoff profile and like another aircraft came out and you need to stop quickly so you didn't run onto them. What you would do is you would apply aft cyclic, tip the helicopter backwards. You would lower the collective to prevent yourself from ballooning, because if you were like going forward and then you just pulled aft cyclic, you would balloon up. So you go forward, you pull aft cyclic to stop, lower the collective so you don't balloon, and when you lower the collective in the Robinsons, you need right pedal. So aft cyclic, lower the collective, right pedal. So the profile should look like boo, 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 boo. Quick stop in 3, 2, 1. Aft cyclic, lower collective. Hold it right there. And then when you feel like you're no longer slipping forward and you're about to start dropping down, you level the helicopter and you should be level. So take off, quick stop, flare the helicopter by tipping it backwards. When you feel like you're no longer going forward, level the helicopter. Okay, with that context, let's watch and see what Devin did.
Tax match, gauges in the green, feels good, amps are good, and we're clear to the front. Alrighty, so we're going to do a quick stop maneuver. We do this anytime our takeoff path or something came in our takeoff path. So what we're going to do is we're going to accelerate
So we do this anytime something came in our takeoff path, which is true.
forward, and then I'm going to call it.
And no, I've never actually done a quick stop in real life. I've never had this happen. But in the event it happened, we know how to do it. And honestly, it's just like a really good maneuver to like get comfortable with the controls, because there's a lot happening. And to get really proficient at it takes a while to coordinate all three controls. So it's a really good coordination maneuver. But no, I've never done it.
I'll say quick stop, 3, 2, 1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come gently aft on the cyclic and lower collective at the same time and right pedal. We come aft to stop and lower the collective so we don't balloon, and right pedal to keep our heading. So I'll call it out and I'll let you know what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So I'm gently going to start to push forward, keeping my heading straight with my pedals, and I'm keeping my nose down. As we come to effective translational lift, we become more efficient. Alrighty, quick stop in 3, 2, 1. Aft, lower, right. Apex. We're going to terminate in steep approach. Alright, we'll get on the move. Gently pushing forward. Keeping my heading straight with my pedals. And at 45 knots, release forward cyclic pressure, and we're going to accelerate.
Alright.
So Parker's going to start talking now, and he's going to evaluate me. And now for any of you helicopter folks out there, it might be kind of weird to see what I did. What happened was I yanked the helicopter super hard back, and we were facing really high in the sky. So when you do your quick stop, you kind of want to be like this angle, just to kind of, hold on, let me switch this. You kind of want to be like here, quick stop, flare right there. But I was like, I mean, it's kind of aggressive, but I was really nose high, super tail low. I mean, and this is just way too aggressive. And, you know, as you're going through training, it's, like, hard to figure out how much it's supposed to be, but this was really aggressive. I'm going to replay it, but, like, it should be kind of, like, here to, like, stop, but I was, like, here. Really dangerous, you know? I'm really putting that tail down low, putting us in a compromised position. Watch it again and, like, see. Watch.
Alrighty, we'll get on the move.
And look at the lateral, like, look outside.
Gently pushing forward. Keeping my heading straight with my pedals. And at 45 knots, release forward cyclic pressure, and we're going to accelerate.
Oh, wait, hold on, sorry.
At the same time, and right pedal.
This is it.
Have to stop and lower the collective so we don't balloon, and right pedal to keep our heading. So I'll call it out, and I'll let you know when I'm doing it as I'm doing it. So I'm gently going to start to push forward. Keeping my heading straight with my pedals, and I'm keeping my nose down. As we come through effective translational lift, we become more efficient. Alrighty, quick stop in 3, 2, 1. Aft, lower, right. Apex.
Do you see that? We're literally looking at the sun, dude. That's so bad. If I was the instructor right now, I'd be freaking pissed.
Aft, lower, right. Apex.
Look over to the left. Look by my face. Like, look over here.
Translational lift, we become more efficient. Alrighty,
look at how vertical we get.
3, 2, 1. Aft, lower, right. Apex. We're going to terminate in the steep approach. Alright, we'll get on the move. Gently pushing forward. Keeping my heading straight with my pedals. And at 45 knots, release forward cyclic pressure, and we're going to accelerate.
Alright. How do you think that went? Critique yourself.
It was a little bit aggressive on the aft cycling, and
yeah,
we could have just done it slower.
Yeah,
we didn't balloon too much.
Way aggressive. Your explanation was good. You started to you were talking through it as you were doing it. It's good to point out the apex.
Yeah.
When you're going to level and how you're doing that. But I mean, we were standing up like that. You know what I mean? That's definitely way too aggressive.
You know, now that I'm an instructor and like I do this all day, every day, and I see what students do, I'm much more tolerant of it. And I mean, I constantly deal with students doing crazy stuff in the helicopter. You know, things like this, really bad auto rotations, chopping the throttle at weird times. But I'm very grateful to be an instructor, just that I have this perspective. And you know, if I had to like critique myself, I don't have too many critiques, honestly, because as you're going through the learning process, which I still am now, like I think I have like 980 hours at this point, nearly 1,000 hours, and I'm still learning every single day. I tell people like about once a week I scare the shit out of myself in a helicopter. Like it just gets weird. But I don't really have too many critiques because you're learning, you know. You do this over and over and over and over and over and get better, and you see that you made a mistake here. How could I fix on the next one? Just don't pull as far aft. Don't tip the helicopter nearly vertical in the sky. I mean, should go without saying, but you know what? I think we'll wrap it up there. This was kind of a fun video, and I've got all kinds of these videos just from my training, you know, when I was going through it. Training is a brutal time because you're private, you're just learning how to do things. Your commercial is really fun because you're doing the same things as private but getting better. CFI is hard. CFI is hard because you switch to the left seat, and then you have to like do explanations and get good at the maneuvers. And then IFR and CFII are different on their own things. But this was fun. I really enjoyed my time. God bless Parker for being such a good instructor and really helping me. And taking care of me, getting me to the position I was in. But if you guys found yourself enjoying this video, smash the like button. I really appreciate it. This was a fun video. I'm happy to do more of them. If you find yourself enjoying this content and you want more of it, subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.